What up, visionaries? If you're looking to hire quality media buyers for your marketing agency, then in today's video, I'm going to share the exact framework that I've been using after studying people like Alex and Layla Hermosi. This method has 100% allowed me to completely remove myself from client service delivery. I've also done the same thing now for sales and leadership, and I've been able to completely remove myself and focus on the growth of the business. So without further ado, if that's what you want to do, I'm going to take you and throw you into my screen. So one platform that is really amazing is Upwork. I'm going to walk you through how I would post on Upwork, but keep in mind you can also use other platforms, things like onlinejobs.ph, ZipRecruiter, Indeed, and so on. So the first thing that we're going to do is go over here and hit post a job. For us, it's going to be a long-term project since we're actually looking for someone to come onto our team. And because I've already done this, I'm just going to go ahead and actually use a past example. So the title is going to be media buyer / account manager. In the description, we're going to put, we're looking for a media buyer / account manager to join our company. We are a social media marketing agency with dozens of clients that we run ads for. We then go over some responsibilities, bi-weekly client meetings and check-ins, Facebook ad management, media buying and strategy, Slack check-ins with clients, the requirements, full-time position, great fluent English, Facebook ads experience, friendly client-facing attitude, able to sell and get clients to re-sign with us because you will be selling them on continuing our service. We explain the compensation. It's a base pay plus commission. And then we give our on-tracked earnings. So our hygienic standard is $2,000 a month, meaning that's the bare minimum that you can make with our company. On average, if you're hitting KPIs and you're upselling clients into other packages, you can make around $5,200 a month. And if you're an absolute savage and a real high performer and you're getting fantastic retention rates, you're able to take so much more off of our shoulders and deal with more, maybe train other people and start working with other people, then you move up into the high performer where you can make around 7 to 10K. Very important to note, you have to have this how to get hired section in here because without it, this whole thing breaks. So under how to get hired, I say you must submit a video introduction with relevant past experience. Don't bother applying if you can't record a 60-second loom. Now, why this is so important is because we are fully automating the first round of interviews. We're getting to hear the people, we're getting to hear their voice, see their energy, see their experience without us booking a meeting, hopping on that call in order to do so in the first place. From there, we're going to post this job, and a very important, again, one other little thing is pay the damn job post, whether it's going to be on Upwork, whether it's going to be on Indeed, whether it's going to be on ZipRecruiter, pay for the damn job post because now everything is a pay-to-play game. People don't want you to just go on and use their platform for free, so pay the damn $30 and post the job. Now, paying for that allows you to rank higher on the search for people looking for work, and then it also allows you to invite unlimited amount of people, which is why this is so cool. So now that we have that completely done, we are going to go ahead and we are going to search for something like Facebook ads. From there, we can modify the pay range down to about $20 an hour. We're going to hit freelancers only because we're not looking for agencies. Under job success, I'm really only going for about maybe 80% and up. Anyone that's had under that, I don't want on that area. Earned amount. You can go ahead and try to put an earned amount. You will filter out a lot of people because they're not going to be in this price range that you're looking for if you hit 10K plus. So me personally, I just went a bit more manual. I spoke to anyone that came in and I relied more on the interviewing process to see what their back-end experience was, see how good they are and see how qualified they are to work with us. So I left that open, but you can go ahead and restrict it if wanted. And then same with hours billed, I left that open, but you can make that more restricted if so desired. And then for English, it was native or bilingual. From there, the secret sauce that I've absolutely been loving is going here and searching South America because honestly, I love working with South Americans. I just spent 4 weeks in Mexico. I had a fantastic time. I think the South American culture is vibrant. I think they're hard workers. I don't think they're overly babied. I don't think that they're overly entitled. And yeah, it's just been a great experience for me personally. So that's what I would do. From there, we are not going to waste time opening every single person. We're literally going to hit invite to job. We're literally going to spam this invite to job on everyone. Now, when you hit this invite to job, important that this message is here where it says, hey, I checked out your entire profile and it looks great. Please read the entire job post and let me know if you're interested. We have details on how to get hired in the job post. The reason I'm doing that is because I want them to read the whole damn thing and see that bottom where it says send me a loom. Again, we're going to hit send invitation and literally mass spam everyone. There's a cap as to how many people you can hit per day. I think I cap out usually at around page 10. And then the next day I do the same thing. And I'll do this literally until I go through an entire database of hundreds of people. From there, we're now going to open the job post. Over time, you're going to start to review these proposals. And as you see, boom, we're getting looms, right? We're going to open this loom. We're going to watch it. We're going to see how it goes. It looks like this guy's got some really cool thing that he's talking about. I guess maybe some website he built and maybe some e-commerce store that he was part of. Maybe he was part of this as well. Looks like he was doing lead gen. So boom, in my personal opinion, this guy's coming prepared. He's coming in hot. He's got experience. He looks like he's sharp and clean over here. Looks like he's client facing 100%. I would interview him and I would text him. So I'd go back, message him, and I'd say, hey, your application looks great. Send me account availability so I can schedule an interview. Now, from there, I actually have a complete back-end system because just like lead gen, you want to have a database, a CRM, and record and document all this stuff. So the same goes when you're hiring. You want to build out that pipeline of proper applicants and document the whole process. So without further ado, I'm jumping into Notion because as you know, if you've watched my stuff here, you know I absolutely love Notion. So what I do is I create a database for each job position called, for example, media buyer applicants, where this is a centralized area for all job applications. I'll then go ahead, I will create a brand new one with that person's name. So now when we go ahead and we actually open this up, then this allows us to keep the status of them, add the source, start adding other things like English levels, pay rate, current location, what softwares do they use. Very, very important, the interview recordings, number 1 and number 2, as well as any other details that you think you need. When you go ahead and you do your first round interviews, you're going to then open this page. You're going to add any notes. Make sure that you're adding things that you're like, I want to know the answer to this question. Like, why did they no longer work with this company? Why did they get fired? Why are they looking for work? Like something doesn't add up. Write all that shit down. So that way, if they want to go ahead and you want them as well on the second round interview, you can ask those hard questions on the second round interview to make sure without fail that this is a good candidate. So first round interview is just a vibe test, feel them out, add some notes, record it with Loom, and add the video. Once you've completed all first round interviews, you then start to go back and schedule second round interviews after you've gone back, you've relooked at your notes, you've rewatched the videos, and you've really just started to sit with your emotions and feel like, I like this guy, I vibe with this guy, this guy was And then you go ahead, once all that's done, book the second round interviews and do the exact same thing. On interview 2, you're going to take notes. You're going to ask the hard questions. You're going to make sure without fail that everything is in the air. Everything is open. You don't want to just avoid hard questions because you need someone. You want to be a good employer. You want to be a good leader and make sure you're asking the tough questions if needed. After you've gone ahead and completed all second round interviews, again, you're going to rewatch them, pick out a few candidates that you really, really liked. If needed, do a third round. If not, hire at least 2 people to start and take on that job position. And honestly, I've heard that people like Iman Ghazi, for example, hire 10 to 15 employees for one position, and then they'll end up firing almost everybody, and they're really just finding that one gem that can outperform everyone else. So again, this is the type of system that people like Alex and Leila Hormozi use, as well as, like I mentioned, people like Iman. It's a well-strategized, well-documented, and well-systematized machine that allows you to take applicants, put them in the pipeline, qualify them, and then push out quality on the back end. So if you'd actually like a copy of my job description that I had earlier so you can copy and paste that into Upwork, make sure to watch this video right here where you can actually get instructions to join my private exclusive community and get all my free resources for free.